I think that I have found the stupidest, absolutely most moronic argument against homosexual marriage. Um, it was made by the Family Research Council, and I found it on their website. And it is evidence on parenting by same-sex couples is inadequate. In the in the section that they have, it says that basically there are leading professionals that assert that there's no difference in children raised by straight people and children raised by gay people, and they go on to claim that the all the articles based on the study and research were fatally flawed in their design and or execution, and that every single study was not conducted according to scientific the standards of scientific research or the scientific method. They were used to push an agenda, not actual knowledge. The reason I find this the most the most insane argument against homosexual marriage is, one, it doesn't prove anything at all, and two, um, they say that there's a fatal flaw, but they don't say what the fatal flaw is, so it leads me to assume that it doesn't exist and they're just making shit up. Um, because until they tell me what the fatal flaws are, or at least for all of them, because they say all, then I won't believe what they're saying. And then if they are able to tell me what the flaw is in every single one of them, even if it's a giant list, they have to be able to tell how to correct for the flaw. Because if they don't tell how to correct for the flaw, then they're just as stupid as everybody else, and their argument holds no validity. Well, it might hold some validity, but they aren't allowed to criticize it because they can't do any better. Um, and they have to say also why every single solitary scientific study on it was not um, conducted according to the scientific method and standards of scientific research. Um, okay, the biggest reason I find this the most insane argument against homosexual marriage, their entire basis for all of their reasoning against homosexuality or homosexual marriage or homosexuals being able to have kids or anything having to do with homosexuality is all based on the assumption that um, there have been that that the that there is ample evidence of same-sex couples in all areas, and they miss, and so basically this argument that they provide blows all the other arguments they've ever made out of the water. So I don't understand how they're able to keep that as well as the other ones.